You are watching 2+ Nevada, and this afternoon we are joined by the part of the team from Albright and Associates, the certified public accountants. Dean Albright is the founder and partner of Albright and Associates, and to his left we have Travis Clark, CPA and a managing shareholder. Gentlemen, thank you for joining us again this afternoon. I'm so excited to have you back.
Thank you. We're glad to be here.
Yeah, thank you for inviting us.
So we're at the beginning of the year now, and people are starting to think about their taxes. And obviously, I've got to ask you guys, like, what is the number one mistake that people at home make when it comes to tax season? I love the laughter.
I know it's a tough question because there's a lot of little things that people might not do or that make it difficult. A lot of it's just organization, probably. You organize all your tax documents, keep everything all organized, whether you're going to prepare it yourself or you're going to give it to a CPA. The organization to have all the information necessary is probably one of the most important things you can do.
So, what I love about your company is that you are small enough to be approachable, yet you do these massive, like you've got this massive history in the community, like representing the developers of Collin Ranch and Montreux and these massive Lake Ridge and all these massive properties in town. Yet someone like me can come to you and be like, help. What is it that makes your team so approachable, do you think, Dean?
Well, I don't know. I think, we're people-oriented, but have the expertise, to do it. So we do develop a lot of the people, smaller clients, that their individual tax returns, but also have the expertise to do large corporations, financial audits, estate planning, that sort of thing. So
you were even just saying, Travis, that you guys do this specialty that I was like, can you explain that to me? And it's sometimes out of state.
Yeah, so we do a lot of work with captive insurance companies, small insurance companies, privately owned, and where they're insuring things from Hawaii to Florida. I mean, so they're insuring specialty risk areas, and we do a lot of companies, audits for companies that do that. And it's all across the United States.
So all of this is to say that you guys are really smart. So Dean, that tells me that you also know how to hire the right people and have the right team. Travis, you're now a managing partner. You started in the community how many years ago?
So 27 years ago, almost 30 years. And we've got a lot of staff that have been with us for up to 35 years.
And that's crazy to think because, yep. Dean, when did you start this? When did you start Albright and Associates?
1976, so it's been almost 50 years. So, and everybody that we have, I started at zero and hired essentially everybody. And we have 2 other partners that I promoted partners as we were able to grow. And all that has been, the people skills as well as the technical ability. You have to have both. So that's how what I did to either keep these people or make them partners.
And when it comes to promoting these people, finding your team, you alluded to it, but really and truly, what's the type of character that you're looking for so that when people come to you, they know the type of people that are in the building?
Yeah, well, it's sort of a tough one, but first of all, they have to be, CPAs and have a degree, and you can kind of tell in the interview, but they wouldn't last long if they didn't have the integrity and the work ethic and all the things that go with it. So it really is you have to have the people skills, integrity, and the technical knowledge to do the job. So I would determine all that, but I've been pretty lucky, and like you say, I'm smart, but I'm hiring smart people.
A lot of it is we want the people that we work with and we see every day. They're our family, they're our work family, and we treat them and we think of everybody as such. And so we take our work family and then we expand that to our clients.
And, I joked at the beginning, like now people are going to be coming to you going, help with all this stuff. But really and truly, like you need to be thinking about that now. And if you're thinking to hand off your tax work and your financial work to professionals, Albright and Associates, obviously a phenomenal company here in town. Travis, why did you want to be a part of this organization? Because you were hired 27 years ago, but you stayed. So obviously there's something there.
You know, a lot of it is kind of like I alluded to. It's family. You feel comfortable in where you're at, and we try to elevate people, as Dean always did that, and bring out the best of whatever skill set somebody has, and so he recognizes the value of that, always has, and we just try to continue with that.
So I have mentioned, families and personal taxes, but you do so much more. Once again, highlight for me, Travis, the other specialties that you have.
We'll do almost any type of CPA firm work that typically your large national firms do. We do financial statements, compilation review, audit, taxes, litigation support, just basically the whole breadth of what any CPA firm can do almost.
And Dean, you said recently you changed or moved physical buildings. So where do people go to see you, and where can they go online to get more information?
Well, we have a website online, www.albright.cpas.com, and we're at 6121 Lakeside Drive. So it's on the corner of Ridgeview and Lakeside as you're going south on Lakeside. After you pass McCarran, we're a big brick building off to the right there.
Perfect. And Travis, your phone number?
775-826-5432.
Gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us this afternoon.
Thank you.
You're watching 2 Plus U Nevada.